Hi everyone, Colton Wiegers, CEO at Wiegers Financial Benefits, here today to talk to you about tariffs. I can only imagine this is a topic that's been on everyone's mind the last few months, and there's been a lot of news coming out between tariffs with Canada, United States, and Mexico, tariffs that have been implemented. They've been reduced, they've been paused, they've been retaliated against. It's been a very turbulent time. And at the time of recording this video, we are just within 1 day of the so-called Liberation Day that the United States government has put out. And what this Liberation Day has done, it is imposing sweeping tariffs across nearly all of the United States trade partners across the country. And to put it into perspective, the average of these tariffs is about 20%, and we have not seen a level of economic pushback from the United States of this magnitude in about 100 years. You have to go back an entire century to find a time where the United States was working with their trade partners with this type of aggression as it relates to tariffs. And if you've been sitting back wondering, is this normal? Is this something that should continue? It's very abnormal. And what does that mean for you if you are invested in the stock market, you're working with a financial planner, or maybe you're just curious what this means for the economy as a whole? There's two components to it. The first being business in general. Generally speaking, uncertainty and risk and volatility is not good for business. It is more likely in the current environment that businesses will take a pause before they deploy more capital, before they invest back into their business, before they open up a new division, because they don't know what the situation is going to be today, a month from now, a year from now, as it relates to maybe supplies that they get from out of the country, goods that they ship out of the country. Any given day, as we all are aware now, could be something different. And we don't yet know the impact of the Liberation Day tariffs, if there are retaliatory tariffs coming in, and if the United States will soften their position as a result of that too. If you are invested in the stock market, maybe you work with a financial planner, maybe you work with someone like us, what does that mean for you as well? Well, the most important thing, and the thing that we pride ourselves in the most at Wiegers, is making sure you have a sound financial plan. And we have a lot of risk and volatility in the market today. You need to be sure that what you're invested in, with the plans that you have, if we're talking about a retirement fund, for example, it is able to manage and weather that okay. And if that is too much risk for you on the table, you need to talk to your financial planner and maybe make adjustments to what companies and industries and stocks you're exposed to in order to lessen that risk and that volatility for your portfolio. What we try to do at Wiegers on the other side of things is work with very sound fund managers. And you could be doing that through a planner that you're working with. You could be doing that through your own personal investing. That's a very big component of it. You want to be working with a fund manager that has strong boots on the ground, is looking at what industries are to be the most affected. For example, the auto industry is a big one with Canada and the United States right now. And within those industries, which companies are to be the most affected, or maybe which companies might actually come out a little bit ahead. When there is pain, there can be opportunity. The fund managers, or for anyone looking into different stocks and companies, might identify different industries or different companies within certain industries that they think will be able to weather that storm a little bit better and maybe handle it, capture some market share, and emerge stronger when hopefully there's a point where this dust settles down a little bit as it relates to all of the tariffs going on. When we think about our approach to financial planning, there's no, unfortunately, silver bullet of advice I can give you in the audience today of what to do or when to do it. Again, as we know, every given day is a bit different, and a new announcement could come unless you have some sort of inside track on when things are going to change. It's very difficult to time a situation like this. So for lack of better words, we are all, unfortunately, in this storm together. We at Wiegers, we certainly sympathize and we share concern, because this is a direct impact to our business and to our clients, and so we know the impact that it's having and the concern it's bringing up. But the advice I would give from a personal level is that don't get terribly caught up in the news of it all. Every day will be a bit different. Every day there will be something changing. And the best thing is, if you're working with a good financial planner, you know what path you need to be on, you can weather that storm a bit better. And we're all in this together. Hopefully we can continue to give you updates as we get more information, any advice we might have, and we'll continue to do that through videos, blogs, things like that. So thank you for watching. Appreciate the time, and hopefully see you next video.